We know, yes. We know that the only way to achieve our vision of a safe, just, and healthy community for all women and girls is through a multi-layered and systemic approach. Yamani Hernandez, a board member at Chicago Foundation for Women grantee, Illinois Caucus for Adolescent Health, which is better known as ICA, a lot of words, knows this interconnectedness all too well. She recently shared with us a story of volunteering in a summer program as a way to reconnect with youth. One day, she saw a 15-year-old single mother huddling with a group of her friends during a lunch break. When Yamani went to check in and see what was up, she overheard the girls orchestrating an attack. The 15-year-old girl was pregnant again, and her friends were making sure that each girl would get paid $10 to kick her in the stomach enough times to make sure that she lost her baby. This is in Chicago. This isn't overseas. Yamani said, "Besides the fact that this was a jarring situation, I really had an epiphany about intersections. People in progress are complex, and nothing happens in a vacuum. There's no such thing as a singular issue." This young girl was dealing with poverty, reproductive health, and violence, not so very different from countless girls and women across our city and around the world. This young woman and countless others like her is why we are advocates for women and girls. She is why we are driving for social and political change. We don't do so through partnerships, by helping to fund important work, like the report that was just released this last week by Women and Girls Collective Action Network on the status of girls in Illinois. Because of what we know, and the report acknowledges, when girls get a chance, they can thrive and they can be the leaders of tomorrow and of today. You can learn more and you can take action because there's a fact sheet that's on the report that's in your tote bags today. And I believe it's got a website and you can look it up online. We are also advocates for women's philanthropy, for the strength of women helping one another, for the power of the purse. More women now control more wealth in the U.S. than ever before. And more, they are beginning to give that wealth to support women and girls. The Women's Funding Network, of which Chicago Foundation for Women is a member, launched the Women Moving Millions campaign in November 2007. They launched with a goal of raising $150 million by asking individual women to donate $1 million or more. They shattered that goal this last spring when they announced they had surpassed their goal by $30 million. They have raised $180 million to date, and they are still going. And Chicago can and must join the ranks of Women Moving Millions. You are just a few of the thousands of women and men who are passionate and ready to help. Hundreds of people like you, in fact, many of you, helped Chicago Foundation for Women create a bold new strategic plan this year. We heard you when you said that we can do better, and we are starting now. In the next 3 years, we plan to raise more money, give out more grants and larger grants, help our grantees grow, foster diverse women's leadership and philanthropy, use our voice to pinpoint major women's issues, spotlight the solutions, and do it all with integrity and accountability. We are women. And today, Chicago Foundation for Women begins its 25th anniversary year. You will see cards on your tables that say 25 things you can do to make a better world for women and girls. And the 25th line is blank. What we would like from you is for you to tell us what you think will make a difference. Big or small, what can we all do individually and collectively to make our communities better for women and girls? Your ideas will be listed on our 25th anniversary website, which is at www.cfw.org/25. And on the back of the cards, we want you to tell us what you want to know about throughout the year. We believe that lifting up women is core to the health of our community. We know that if women have a roof over their heads, a home free from violence, and affordable quality health care, then so do children. Chicago Foundation for Women isn't just in the business of building up women and girls. We are in the business of building up community. We are hard at work, gathering community resources, money, wisdom, leadership, and using them to fuel innovative and effective solutions to some of society's most complex issues. Who is doing this work? Who is Chicago Foundation for Women? It isn't just me, and it's not just Gail, our board president, or May Hong, our immediate past chair. This afternoon, I want you to have the chance to hear directly from some of the many voices that comprise Chicago Foundation for Women, because we are all Chicago Foundation for Women.